Hello everyone. I have just completed a research project on malignant melanoma of the skin, and I feel it is important that the community is aware of this fatal skin cancer that is mostly preventable. According to the American Cancer Society, melanoma develops in the melanin or brown pigment-producing cells called melanocytes that reside in the top layer of your skin. Developing a skin cancer such as malignant melanoma can be a surprising factor to a person who may or may not be aware of the damaging and potentially deadly effects from sun exposure. A major risk factor for melanoma is attributed to frequent ultraviolet UV radiation exposure coming from the sun, but is also present in devices such as tanning lamps and beds. Other risk factors include those that easily sunburn, a family history of melanoma, and someone that has a lot of moles. Remarkably, melanoma skin cancer is one of the top 5 cancers in the United States and in most cases preventable. However, very little public attention is centered upon this disease. The United States statistical data shows that in the state of Virginia, on the average, over 1,400 new cases of melanoma skin cancer and 251 deaths are reported every year, while overall in the United States, over 61,000 people in 2009 were diagnosed with melanoma, and over 9,000 people died from this disease during that year alone. My study was centered on the years 2002 to 2009 in the state of Virginia, and during this time frame, a total of 11,891 new cases of malignant melanoma of the skin occurred in Virginia. 42% of that number was female and 58% was male. Almost 2,000 deaths were reported during this 8-year period in Virginia. 38% of that number was female, while surprisingly 62% was from the male population. So you can see from this pattern that males have a higher incidence and mortality rate than females do. Additionally, based on this study, increased awareness in Virginia and the public health sector toward effective interventions must continue to develop so that incidence and mortality trends will decline. But it is primarily up to you to make that happen. Skin self-examinations are key in helping to prevent melanoma skin cancer because melanoma can occur in places where the sun doesn't always shine. So I would like to finish my presentation with the guidelines established by the American Cancer Society, which follow the acronyms A, B, C, D, and E. Asymmetry. 1/2 of a mole or birthmark doesn't match the other. B. Border irregularity. The edges are irregular, ragged, or blurred. Color changes. The color is not even, and there are shades of brown, black, pink, red, white, or blue. Diameter. The area is about the size of a pencil eraser or larger, although some melanomas can be smaller. And finally, E, evolving. The mole changes in size, shape, or color. It is important to see your primary care physician or a dermatologist if you have one or more of these features. It could save your life. Thank you.